Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So Magpie Beauty recently launched their own gel polish range called Magpie Gel Colour, and I've already done a video on application, so it's a part 1 of a wear test, and I'm going to have the part 2 coming very soon. So these were launched at Professional Beauty London at the end of February. Then they were put onto pre-order onto the Magpie Beauty website, and then now they have been officially launched on a new Magpie Beauty website. They are available as a full collection and also individually. So I have 24 colours. Those were the ones that were released at Professional Beauty London. There are currently 27, I believe, on the website for you to buy individually or as a set. These are a professional only brand. You will need to supply certificates either on the website or via email to be able to purchase these gel polishes. They're not available to anyone who has not been trained in some form of gel polish. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through each of the 24 colours. I'm going to add my swatches into the video that I did originally straight after Professional Beauty London, which you may have seen on my Instagram and on my Facebook page as well. So as we've got quite a lot of colours to get through, this video is going to be part 1 of 2. So make sure that you stay tuned for part 2, but we'll get straight into this video. So like any other brand, obviously we have a base coat and a top coat. So we've got All About the Base and Let It Shine. So Let It Shine is a top coat with a tacky layer. Magpie have launched Don't Be Tacky, which is their no wipe top coat, which has been designed specifically to use for chrome and holochrome. However, though, I didn't manage to get one at Professional Beauty, and they're not available on the website yet, as they did sell out. So once I do get that, though, obviously I will be doing loads of tutorials with it, I'm sure. So obviously All About the Base and Let It Shine are your base and your top coat, and I would definitely recommend getting both of these if you are going to invest in the Magpie Gel Colour range, just because I have never, and I will never, use another base or top coat with another system. I don't mix brands like that. Even when I used other brands in my salon, I had the full system for each one, and I made sure I used the full system for each one. So I would definitely recommend the same thing with Magpie Gel Colour, just because you don't know how it's going to react with other brands. So those are All About the Base and Let It Shine. So I'm going to start off with Plain Jane, which is a pure white. So this is what it looks like in the pot, and this is the brightest white I have ever seen in my life. So I'll include a swatch now for you, and the swatch was done with 2 coats, and honestly it could have just been one. This is the purest white I have ever used. It's going to be absolutely amazing to use with the pigments and things like that. So it was all done with 2 coats, but you could definitely just use one. Next up we've got Fanny Annie, which has been quite popular already with my clients. So it's this pale pink nude colour. So I'll include the swatch now. So, and again, that was done with 2 coats. Absolutely amazing consistency and colour for a pale nude. Most of the time before with other brands I've had to use 3, but that was only with 2. Next up we have Rosie Lee, which is a bit of a darker nude colour, but still just as beautiful, and I'll include the swatch now. So, and again, that was done with 2 coats. And I just think that this is again a really lovely consistency and coverage for a nude. Again, with other brands I would have had to have used 3 coats at least to get that look, and I didn't with this one. It was only done with 2. Next up we've got Peaches and Cream, which is this lush peach nude colour, and I'll include the swatch now. So again, that was done with 2 coats, and I've just not really had a gel brand that's given me this colour with that coverage. I've had other brands previously where it's given me this type of colour, but it's really tricky to work with. It doesn't cure properly, all things like this. This one I had absolutely no problems with. Next up we've got Crikey Nora, which has been so popular with my clients. I can't even tell you. So many people have chosen this gorgeous mauve toned taupe, so I'll include the swatch now. And again, this was just done with 2 coats, and the consistency and coverage of this colour is amazing, and it is just such a pretty colour. Like everybody needs this colour. It's just so pretty, and it's just so popular as well, and I really like the mauve tone of the taupe as well. It's not really a mushroom colour, it's definitely a mauve. Next up we've got Pretty Polly, which is this gorgeous sort of dusky Barbie pink colour. I'll include the swatch now for you. So again, this was done in 2 coats. I also used this really recently with my Beauty and the Beast nails, which have been quite popular, and I managed to do an ombre with it as well. Just an absolutely gorgeous colour. This would be one of my first purchases with Magpie Gel Colour for sure. I absolutely love dusky pink colours, and I love wearing pink on my nails, and yeah, I think this is going to be really super popular for the spring. Next up we've got Loopy Loo, which is this gorgeous fuchsia pink colour, and it is just, look at that shine, it's amazing. I'll include the swatch now. So, and again, done with only 2 coats. I've used this quite a few times on my clients as well. It goes really, really well with Magpie Glitter Lulu, which kind of works because they've got the same names to sort of coincide, which helps, but it's just a really nice colour to work with, and it doesn't fade. I had one like this in another brand, and as soon as someone went on holiday it completely faded, and it was absolutely nuts to try and get off. I used this on a client and they went to Spain, and there's been no fading whatsoever with this colour. Next up we've got Fancy Nancy, which again is going to be so popular with my clients because it is just an amazing shade. My camera can't even cope with the shade of this. I'll include the swatch for it now. So basically this is a bright neon like corally peach colour, and it is just going to be absolutely amazing for summer. So again, the swatch was done with just 2 coats, and most of you will know that actually I hate using neon colours as much as they are beautiful. I hate working with them because you have to use 3 or 4 coats, and it drives me nuts. This takes 2 coats and it's amazing. It's such great coverage, and you can really work with these gels as well. So this is just going to be so popular for summer, and I can't wait to put it on my toes and get a tan because it's going to look amazing. Next up we've got Sweet Coraline, which, as the name sort of suggests, it is a coral colour. So, and this isn't as neon, I'd say, as Fancy Nancy, but it is still quite bright. I'll put the swatch up now for you. So, and again, that was just done with 2 coats, which is amazing. I can again say that this is going to be super popular with my clients. My clients love coral so much. And it's just such a nice consistency again, and I think it works well with the other Magpie colours as well. Next up we have Ginger Rogers. So, and this is basically a bright orange, but it's not too neon orange, if that makes sense. It's on the verge of red, but it is still quite orange. I'll include the swatch now. So, and again, that was with 2 coats, and I had a colour like this in another brand, and it was always super popular in the summertime because of how bright and lovely it was. And actually, I think this is one of my favourite names. I know it sounds really silly, but I don't know, I just love the name Ginger Rogers. I thought it was a brilliant name for it. And again, I've not experienced any fading at all with this. And the consistency is really good as well. So next up we have Bella Rouge, which is obviously a red gel, and this is what it looks like. in the pot. So this is a beautiful pillar box red. Just look at the shine on that as well. I'll include the swatch for it now. I don't generally have problems with red in other gel brands, but this is just such a beautiful red because it's not too orangey and it's not too pink. It is the perfect pillar box red, and I remember when I was younger and all I would wear was red nail polish, and this would be the type of colour. And I think this is a staple for any nail technician. Basically, you always need a good red because people still have red. And I think it's going to be a great base for Magpie Glitters, Scarlet and Ruby as well. So next up we've got Cherry Pie, which is a beautiful deep cherry. So I'll include the swatch for it now. So, and again, this was just 2 coats, and I have used it on clients as well, and again, only 2 coats. As well, the name of this is just really cute, Cherry Pie. I love it. But yeah, again, I think this one is going to be super, super popular. Okay, guys, so that is the end of part 1 of this 2-part Magpie review video. So I'll have part 2 coming very, very soon with my actual review and my personal thoughts on the Magpie Gel Colour range. I hope that you liked this video. Please like and subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.